Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth12 for another weekly update. I hope that the camera is catching up with me and not just spazzing out, but I'm not re-recording this. You'll just hear my voice. So, a few things to talk about this week. I guess I'll start with the updates. I was debating back and forth which one I should do. I'll start with the updates so you guys can just turn the video off when I get to the annoying section. So pretty much this week's updates is I should have another NES Sunday Nintendo Entertainment Sunday video out today. Thinking of doing Contra and Castlevania. Both of them I could game over quite easily in a short amount of time, so I was thinking of doing both. If you have another suggestion, I have all your suggestions on a list on my computer here, like a little note thing. You know, like Windows 7 has little sticky notes that you can use. So I wrote down all your suggestions. But Castlevania and Contra are two games I despise because I suck at them. So yeah. This Wednesday, new side Let's Play, very short one. Just tell you right now, it's going to be Super Mario Land. I was going to do it before, but it got messed up, so I'm going to try it again. Last time, each episode was about 7 minutes, because I had one episode per world, and there are 4 worlds. I'm yawning like crazy. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. So there are 4 worlds. So yeah, I just want to know, do you guys want me to do a longer video and have 2 worlds and just make it a 2-part Let's Play, or do 1 world per video, or you don't really care? My default is 1 world per video, so just let me know. Okay, and that's about it for the updates. My friend Stratocaster01 is here for the weekend. We might record something today. We had fun playing Mario Party 2 last night, so you might see some of that, I don't know. We might not have time. But yeah, he's a good guy. Real life friends are awesome. So, now to the annoying part of the weekly update. I'm going to talk about a few things. This is pretty much the progression of a perfect storm and the responsibilities of friendship. Some of you don't want to hear this because you're just sick and tired of me talking. I've heard a lot lately, actually. One of my faults is that I can't shut up about certain things. I don't forget things. I don't forget things that happen. I'm not saying I don't forget slights to me. I'm saying I don't forget things that happen. I think about them, I think about what went wrong, what I could do in the future, how I could fix something. So, forgive me if I just share my thoughts here, because most of you have no idea what's going on, but I'm not going to name any names, because that's not my style. I'm not going to go into great detail. I'm just going to say things that went on. So, pretty much, I'm just going to generalize here. I'm just trying to think about how to best. I'm going to generalize here because I really don't want to offend anybody or dredge up anything for people, and because if you get too specific, people can start piecing things together. Pretty much, someone did let's start at the beginning. Last week, I barely slept. I got maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep in a 3-day period, and when that happens, I start going a little nuts. I get severely paranoid, and because I'm already paranoid as it is, it's just my nature, but I get severely paranoid. Everything and anyone can become an enemy, and I'm not trying to explain myself away, I'm just saying what happens. And so Because of that, um, so someone did something that under normal circumstances would be considered whatever. You know, it's not something that I would have wanted. But I usually respect people's decisions and things. Someone, and so for some reason in my twisted up mind, I took that as a personal offense because of a few things that happened the day before, and so I was seeing if the same thing happened to another person, and because I started wording things because I was not thinking at all because I'm an idiot. I started wording things in a derogatory manner, and one thing led to another. This person started attacking that person, and then because either they were trying to defend me or whatever, those two people who were best friends are now not talking to each other, and some other people involved who were very, very good friends with each other are also now hate each other, and there's a rift that formed within the circle that I'm in, and it really hurts because whether I like it or not, I'm pretty much the cause of that. And if you guys know me at all, that's the exact opposite of the type of person I try to be. I try to be the person that doesn't fight, that doesn't that just defends his friends, that tries to cause peace, that tries to be a friend to everybody. Whether I succeed or not is entirely different, but that's my goal. And whether I want to admit it or not, I destroyed a whole bunch of friendships here, and it's really killing me. And I almost lost a couple of friends as well. I mean, I did lose a couple of people. I'm pretty sure they don't want to talk to me again. I'm hoping that time will change this, but the reason why I'm telling you this is not because I want to try to defend myself or explain things, because I'm going to admit it right here to you that I am taking full responsibility for what happened. And I'm horrifically sorry. I can't really say anything that'll make anything better, but I'm horrifically sorry to those that were involved. And like I said, I'm not mentioning any names, but if you're watching this video and you are involved, you know exactly who you are. A bunch of the people that were involved do not watch my videos, only knew me through other people, so that makes it even worse because I can't just talk to them because they'll just ignore me. But I'm taking full responsibility for this because whether you guys like to admit it or not, it was my fault, and the dogs are barking at somebody. Now, why am I saying this? Is because I just want to bring to attention two things. I'm sorry for the dogs barking in the background, I can't help that. One is the responsibility of friendship. You have to realize, no matter who you are, that when someone is your friend, it's not just something that you can casually use or throw away. It's a commitment to help them, to give them the benefit of the doubt at all times, to support them, to do whatever you can. If you want to be a good friend, you can't just be there when they're good to you, but as soon as they do something that you find odd, you just throw them away and stab them in the back. It's not something that I believe in, and that's not something that people should believe in general. It's just horrible. It's horrible that people can treat friendship so casually, and I'm going to fight to retain all the friends that I have here, because the friends I have here are quality people. Whether I like their decisions at all times or not, they're quality people. And the fact is that nothing that anyone did here was their fault. It was my fault. Because I took an action as a personal affront, and it wasn't. It just wasn't. I had no... I had no right to assume that what they were doing was malicious, because I know them better than that. I do. And it's just awful that I would do that. I'm sorry for the dogs again. So, that's just the first thing, is the responsibility of friendship. You have to know, you have to remember that friendship is more than something where, as long as they say nice things to you, they're fine, but as soon as they challenge something or they do something that you don't approve of, then to hell with them. You have to, and that leads me into my second point. Never assume, because as I'm going to bring it out just so that it's out and I don't have to make jokes about it, as it said in, I think it was the Honeymooners, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Pretty sure it was the Honeymooners, not the Odd Couple. It was one of them. Assume, A-S-S-U-M-E, ass of you and me. Okay. Never assume that people are doing things maliciously unless you know them. You just know that that person is an asshole. Then you can, try not to, but assume away, or just assume they're being an asshole. Never assume that your friends are doing anything maliciously, and talk to them. And don't talk to them. Don't start off a conversation with, "What the hell are you doing?" Start a conversation with, this and this happened. I'm confused here. Can you explain it? Try to ask things nicely, because if you approach someone attacking them, you put them on defense automatically, and you're not going to get anywhere. They're going to get offended. You're going to get offended, and in the end, you're not going to be friends anymore. You're going to hate each other. And there's some people here that I thought were amazing friends that, frankly, I can't believe what happened. I'm still in shock from it. And these people that... Me, I because of one time that I took offense at something, this all happened. I'm telling you, I'm taking full responsibility for this, because it is, whether you guys want to think so or not. Those of you who think that you're trying to defend me or whatever, but defend your friends, but don't assume that people have malicious intent. Just talk to them and just have conversation. And if you arrive in the middle of something, this is directed towards someone that came in the middle, that he doesn't watch my videos, and I know he's not going to hear this, but there are people involved with him that he might, but I'm not going to say who it is, like I said. Instead of taking one side's story, just go talk to both sides, because if you have friends on both sides, then talk to them. Don't say, "Well, screw you, you're talk to them. Just talk to them. Because once you say those words, once you tell them to go screw themselves and leave, then you're not going to get the full story anymore, because now you're just going to be fighting, and everything is just going to be horrible. This advice is common sense, but people have to hear it, and you have to think about it. The main point is just think about what you do. Think about your actions, because even the smallest of action could have major consequences on people, whether in a good way or bad way. Think about your friends, and before you assume anything, think whether they would have malicious intent or not. And talk to people. Just don't make the decision for yourself. Make the decision based on solid fact. And you'll be a lot happier. You'll avoid a lot more conflict. And stuff like this will happen less. I can't guarantee that it won't happen, because it will. But drama hurts everybody. Nobody wins. Everyone loses. and it destroys everybody. And I, for one, am not going to let myself lose, in a way, and I'm going to fight. Stratocaster 1, everybody. This is my friend. He's the guy that you hear on the commentaries.
Yes. I'm Stratocaster 811.
Now say subscribe.
Subscribe!
There we go.
Is that good? I don't think that was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, fine.
So, pretty much, avoid conflict, and look for Super Mario Land later. He's creeping me out. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.